Hello everyone, welcome to Easy Explanation. So in this video, I'll be covering a topic from preparedness in e-governance. So first preparedness that we are going to talk about is data preparedness. Okay, so what is a data preparedness? So talking about the definition, data preparedness in e-governance, it refers to the ability of a government sector organization to effectively collect, manage and store, or we can say collect, manage, store and analyze data to facilitate better decision making and to improve public services. Okay, so this is the definition of data preparedness. Data preparedness means that in order to use e-governance services efficiently, what we need is we need data. Okay, we need data because e-governance means giving services to public online. Okay, it means that to do anything online we will need data. So if the organization, if the government has our data, so what it needs to do, it needs to collect the data. First of all, it needs to collect all the data of their citizen regarding anything. Then they need to manage the data. It means that suppose the data is regarding land, so it should be in tax or land department. Suppose the data is related to tax, it should be in tax department. Suppose the data is regarding license, it should be in license department. Manage and store it. And the data is not a single data, there are millions of data. So for storage we will need data warehouse or data mining properties and all that. Finally, we need to analyze the data in order to facilitate better decision making. Okay, so let me talk about this better decision making. What is this? For example, if you are going to suppose if you are going to apply for a loan, okay, so they are going to ask you tax paper. It means that whether you have paid your tax or not. So if you go to tax office, what they are going to do, they are going to put your ID or your citizenship or your national ID card number, and they are going to display all the things related to your salary, whether you have paid tax on time or not. So if you have not paid your tax, you will not going to get a loan. So this is for decision making. Talking about improving the public services, for example, if you are going to buy a land, okay, so you know that while buying a land it is a 2 to 3 days process. Okay, but in country like Estonia, this buying land it happens in 5 to 10 minutes. And this is because all the information, like whether you have previous property or not, your photo, your ID card, your citizenship, everything is there online. Okay, so it gives better public services. So I hope you understood what is data preparedness. Data preparedness means that we need the data, we need to collect the data, we need to manage and analyze the data, we need to store the data so that while making any decision or while giving public services, we have that data. Okay, so what are the key aspects, what are the data preparedness in e-governance, what is this? So let me talk about this in detail. If it comes in exam, please write about this example. So first of all, first step is we need this data collection and integration. Okay, so what does it mean? It means that we need to collect the data from various sources. For example, from citizen. Okay, what data you need from citizen? You will need their name, their age, their ID number, their citizenship, their everything. Okay, you will need the tax paying information, you will need their bank account number, everything. Okay, and after that you need to integrate them. Okay, so integrate them means you have to collect the data from various sources and you have to put it in a single data warehouse or anything we can say, so that whenever you need the data you have to search here and you will get the data. Second thing is data accuracy. So you not only need to collect the data, you need to collect the accurate data. Okay, for example, you are collecting a data of a person ABC. Okay, so if the date of birth is 1990 January 10, And by mistake, if you wrote here 1991, it is going to be a blunder mistake. Okay, so you need the data but in accurate form. Next one is third thing for this data preparedness is we need data security and privacy. So it's not only you need to collect the data, you need to collect the data, you have to provide security to the data, as well as the data should be private. Okay, so for this we have various methods like encryption, like access control and all. Okay, next one is fourth number, data governance. Okay, data governance means what? Data governance means to ensure that data is managed properly. Okay, it should be it also cover like the data should be transparent. Certain data which needs to be transparent, it should be transparent, it should be accountable, it should follow all the ethical consideration. Okay, and next one is data analytics. Okay, we can also talk about data analytics. Data analytics means raw data, it is transformed into some actionable insight. We can say we can transform this data in decision making data. Okay, so what is data analytics? For example, I'll give a simple example. If you have a YouTube channel, so you can go and see in analytics part, you'll get how many visitors were there, what is the age group. So this is called analytics part. Okay, so these are the things that we need for this we need for the preparedness part. Okay, sorry for the interruption. So that was all about data preparedness part. Now I'll talk about second preparedness, that is human preparedness, human resources preparedness. So thank you and stay safe.